Ah, cell phones. What a wonderful thing, am I right? Everybody has one, probably in your pockets right now. Well, just keep them in there while I'm talking. Cell phones have come so far since their beginning in 1973 to where we are now. Now how about we talk about that?
Hey Jaden, what was the first cell phone ever made?
Well, Olivia, that's a very good question, and I'm here to tell you. The first cell phone ever created was the Dynatac 8000, released on April 3rd, 1973. The cell phone weighed over 2 pounds, it was 10 inches long, it could only call for 20 minutes before running out of battery. But after that, it only got better.
That's our check.
In the year of 1989, Motorola set out to capture the top end of the market. The Motorola Microtac 9800 was the smallest and lightest handset on the market in 1989. Whilst other phones were bricks, the Microtac promised the shape of things to come. The Microtac had a special feature where you could flip the bottom open and talk into it, promising a more easy approach at making calls. 1992, Nokia came out with the first mass-produced GSM phone, the Nokia 1011. This phone was very small and lightweight, carrying on the Microtac legacy.
Hey Jaden, how am I supposed to remember all these numbers?
Well, Mason, thanks for asking. The memory on this phone was also a big step in technology. You won't actually have to memorize anything because this Nokia could hold 99 phone numbers and could also send and receive text messages. This phone came with an extendable antenna and featured a monochrome LCD and came at a price of $300. The Motorola StarTAC, first released on January 3rd, 1996, is the first ever flip phone. The StarTAC is the successor of the Microtac, a semi-flip phone design first launched in 1989.
Hey Jay, what about the iPhone?
Hold on, I'm not there just yet. The Microtac's flip folded down from below the keypad, whereas the StarTAC folded up from above the display. This was also the first phone that could vibrate instead of ring. This cell phone was hands down the smallest and the lightest phone of its time, introduced at a price of $1,000. In the summer of 2004, one of the most popular brands of cell phones, Motorola, came through and dropped the all-new Motorola Razr. This was another flip phone with the size of 2.2 inches in length. It seems these phones keep getting smaller and better. Because of its striking appearance and thin profile, it was initially marketed as an exclusive fashion phone, but within a year, its price was lowered and it was wildly successful, selling over 50 million units by July 2006. This phone was called the Razr for its very slim figure that looked as if it could cut through anything like a razor. The Razr started at a whopping price of $600. The iPhone 1, also known as the iPhone 2G, is the first smartphone designed and marketed by Apple Incorporated, and also the first smartphone to be fully touchscreen. After years of rumors and speculation, it was officially announced on January 9th, 2007, and was later released in the United States on June 20th, 2007. This iPhone was the biggest step in cell phone history, introducing many different features and qualities. This iPhone was 2.4 by 4.5 inches and weighed 4.8 ounces, coming in at a price of $499 for 4 gigabytes or $599 for 8 gigabytes.
Miss me with that nonsense, you broke out nonsense.
As years passed, iPhones became more and more developed, adding more features and more new things, as well as getting rid of old things. We will start on June 14th, 2010 with the all-new iPhone 4. This iPhone came in a box shape and introduced the first smart AI, Siri. Next up was on September 20th, 2013, when the all-new iPhone 5S was dropped. This iPhone was slightly bigger than the 4 and introduced a new system where you could use your fingerprint to open your phone.
Flexion.
Now, as iPhones added more and more qualities, they also removed more. A frightful day of September 16th, 2015, Apple made the decision to completely remove the headphone jack with the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus, which was just a bigger version. This development changed many people's lives in many different ways. Everybody had to buy completely new headphones to be able to listen to their music.
Flexion.
As years passed, we come to November 3rd, 2017, when Apple decided to skip ahead a few numbers, add Roman numerals, and introduce the all-new iPhone X. Still lacking the headphone jack, and now missing a home button, the iPhone X came with a new system of unlocking your phone, facial recognition. We've all seen it in the movies, and now it's a reality. As iPhones developed, more colors came with them.
Slippery, excuse me, please me.
In the year of 2021, Apple came out with the iPhone 12. This phone had taken it a step further and completely removed every button or opening on the phone, making it so that you must talk into the phone to change the volume or power off. Along with getting rid of everything, they added a feature where the iPhone was completely flexible and foldable, making it easier to put into smaller places.
Hey, wouldn't it be annoying to have to talk to your phone to do anything?
Well, Andrew, this iPhone wasn't actually very successful due to the fact that it caused a ruckus when everybody in the world had to speak out loud to their iPhone. This phone came at $1,200 but dropped many hundreds when it failed. In 2025, Apple decided to release the all-new iPhone Ultra. Breaking away from all the numbers and Roman numerals, Apple made the Ultra. This iPhone came in a 1x2-inch clip that expanded into the full iPhone size. Since the iPhones before had failed, this iPhone brought back the home button and the headphone jack. The most revolutionary part about this iPhone was the projector system that it had, where you could project an image onto any surface from your phone. This iPhone also did not have sound or off buttons, but instead you used hand motions to turn it up, down, or off. This iPhone started at a price of $1,350. The most popular advancement in technology came in 2029 with the all-new iPhone. This phone was not a solid whatsoever, but was actually just an implant in your eye socket and your ear, allowing a screen to pop up when you blink twice or say the word open. This phone was a hologram that appeared in front of your face with volume that transmitted to your ear implant. You could turn this phone off and on and do anything else using your mind, eyes, hands, or voice. This revolutionary phone came at the price of $14. Around 2031, Apple came out with the iPhone 16, which was one of the biggest developments for Apple Incorporated. This iPhone was actually nothing but a simple hologram that could be put anywhere you desire, but most people choose the palm of their hand. This phone also came with a sound implant in case you wanted to listen to music by yourself. This phone was very easy to use and was released at a price of $1,500. When World War III started to settle down in 2037, a new brand was introduced by a scientist named Tony Park, called the Harvest 3000. The phone started out as an implant in the back of your neck, and whenever you call its name, Harvest, it opens up the completely holographic menu around your head. This phone sold for billions of dollars and became the most popular brand of phones. One of the most special features of the Harvest was that it was constantly reading your vitals and health conditions. The Harvest 3000 started at a price of $3,200. Along with phones, Apple was in the middle of making accessories also, like the AirPods. In 2038, Apple came out with the AirPod X. These AirPods were the size of a rice grain and could just be simply put into your ear and fall down into your eardrum. The sound quality ran throughout your entire head, and to get the AirPod X out of your ear, you simply put the magnetic case up to your ear and the pods fly right out. These AirPods started at a price of $250. Cell phones have come so far from 1973. We've had bricks and flip phones, touchscreens to facial recognition, and to a point where phones aren't even considered matter. It is 2039, and I cannot wait to see how far cell phones are going to develop from here on out. Now that I'm finishing up, you should take those cell phones out of your pockets and appreciate the development of now. Anyways, in case I don't see you again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cell phones, what a wonderful thing. Love that my phone turned up.